Now, we have a tradition of having at least one sort of beginner amateur every night, and this is our guy tonight. This is his first time on stage ever. A big applause, Mr. Tim Bender!
Thank you, good evening. Before I start my set, I just want to be a little serious for a moment. This is my first time doing stand-up comedy, and before I came on, I was sitting with all the rest of the comedians, and they were really supportive, and break a leg, and pats on the back, and I really felt part of the comedy scene here, so I'd just really like to thank them all for making me feel welcome tonight, so thank you. So let's get things rolling, okay? As I said, this is my first time doing stand-up comedy, so I've been only given the 4-minute beginner set. And when I told my girlfriend I had 4 minutes, she said, well, 4 minutes can seem like 4 hours. And I was like, just keep that in mind next time we're having sex. So I'm going to first of all have to apologize for the shoes I'm wearing, because I went shoe shopping yesterday because I wanted some new shoes to wear tonight on stage. And I went to this store and I found these really cool shoes, and on the bottom of the shoes were a bunch of diamonds. It was all studded with diamonds on the bottom of the shoes. But I decided not to get them because I didn't want to leave a big carbon footprint. No science jokes that require thinking. Anyway, I was surfing or cruising the interweb, or I think for you technical people, surfing the interweb, to get some ideas for the show. And I came across a lot of videos of stand-up comedians and stand-up shows and everything. And I noticed one thing that almost every stand-up comedian did when they were first introduced. They'd come up on stage to applause, and they would always ask the crowd how they're doing. Something like, yeah, Copenhagen, how you doing? Good to see you tonight. What a lovely crowd. And I started thinking, that's really wrong. I know how you guys are doing. You got food in front of you, you got booze in front of you, you're out for a good night. What should be happening is you should ask me how I'm doing. So what we're going to do a little audience participation. I've got some cue cards, and when I hold them up, I'm going to count to 3, and with as much attention and as much enthusiasm you can, you're going to read what's on the cue cards, okay? So let's try this the other way around. Okay, so on the count of 3, with enthusiasm, 1, 2, 3.
How are you doing tonight?
Wow, I am great. I'm fairly sober. I'm pretty much drug-free. I'm feeling on top of things. Right. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. What a great audience. Give yourself a hand. That was really great. Well done. Thank you. I really feel great up here for my first time. I'm on a roll, I think. Anyway, I was checking out some other websites, and this one website I found had some tips or hints about what you might want to do on stage. And one of them said that you might want to develop an on-stage persona. And you could do that by wearing maybe a crazy outfit or a kooky hat or some glasses or something. And I actually had a spare pair of glasses at home, so I thought I'd bring some glasses to wear for the rest of my act to see how this tip went. So I hope it's okay. I don't know, it was a pretty weird idea, but anyway. So listen, I am an American, and I was brought up in an upper middle class neighborhood. Didn't have a dog, never drove a pickup truck, I'm not an alcoholic, never walked the line, so I guess that's why I don't have a career in country music. I recently went to the United States for a little trip, and when I was there, I decided to get my swine flu shot that they were offering, and I was standing in line to get my shot, and I was behind this crazy religious guy who was going on and on and on about how the swine flu was the approaching apocalypse. I was like, what do you mean about that? He said, well, there's the swine flu and the avian bird flu and mad cow disease. He said, it's all the disease and pestilence for the upcoming apocalypse. And I thought, hey, wait a minute. Swine flu, avian bird flu, mad cow disease, that doesn't sound like the apocalypse. That sounds like Farmageddon. He didn't laugh either, told me I was going to go to hell. Anyway, after I got my shot, the nurse said that when I woke up the next morning, I might have a little bump on my arm. And sure enough, when I woke up the next morning, I had a little bump, but it wasn't on my arm. It was right in the middle of my forehead. And after a couple days, this bump kept getting bigger and bigger, and I thought, man, I better go see the doctor. So I went to the doctor, and I said, Doc, I got this bump growing on my forehead. And the doc said, I can see that. And I was like, okay, don't be a smartass, have a look at it, see what's going on. Doc had a look at it and said, Tim, I've got some bad news for him. I'm like, oh no, here we go. I said, what is it, doctor? And the doctor said, Tim, you're gonna grow a penis from your forehead. I said, what? I'm gonna grow a penis from my forehead? The doctor said, yep, you're gonna grow a penis from your forehead. I said, well, wait a minute. Do you mean every morning I gotta get up, I gotta look myself in the mirror and see a penis growing from my forehead? And the doctor said, nah, you won't be able to see it because your balls will be hanging in your eyes. Thanks very much, I appreciate it.